Well, hello everybody. How we doing today? Well, I wanted to share with you something that has really kind of changed my life and kind of revolutionized kind of what I do just on a day-to-day basis. And that is setting up a morning routine. And I didn't go out of my way to figure out, hey, this is what I need to do. This is how I'm going to set up my routine. Um, but this is something that over the last few years I've been doing, and it has helped me tremendously stay focused, get my quiet time together, get my time where I need to just set myself up for the day, but also take care of myself physically, take care of myself mentally. And so I wanted to share a little bit with you on this and what can work for you and what can maybe help you out in your everyday, because having a routine takes some of that stress out of the morning, takes some of that stress out of your day, because it's so simple, but it's really complicated. Let me talk about it. Let me go into it here. So one of the first things I do is I get up in the morning and I have a process where I make my breakfast and I get my coffee going, I get my eggs going, I get my breakfast burrito that I make every morning, and let the dogs out. And I have a simple little process that I do every day. Um, that gets me in the right state of mind because I'm already knowing what's going on. I'm already starting to think now, what about my day? But it's not overtaking me. It's not like a rushing, this is what I have to do. I'm so pressed. I'm so pressured. So it allows me to take some slow time, work into it, read some things on the phone. I know it's probably bad to get the phone out and start, spending time looking at news reports or Twitter or whatever, but trying not to get deep into it. I eat my breakfast, and then I try to spend a little bit of time reading, focusing on me personally, focusing on personal discipline, being able to just a chapter. It's not like I sit there for an hour and a half and read. It's sometimes 10 minutes, 5 minutes, but it's just to put a chapter, help me process that, help me think about that. But again, the whole purpose of what I'm doing is getting myself set up to succeed for the day. So I start thinking about what I need to do, but I'm not pressured. I'm not stressed. I'm taking care of the simple things. And, you know, by the time it's ready to walk out the door, I've already thought through my process. I've eaten well. I've had a couple cups of coffee. I've worked on myself internally and mentally, and I'm ready to take on the day. Now, what I've learned is that there are many days when I can't do that process. There are days where I have to get up early, get across town, go for a meeting, and it kind of throws me a little bit. So I want to make sure that the days that I have available, that I am set those days of time. Let me restate that. Let me rephrase all that. The days where I cannot get up in time, or I've got to get up early to get across town or whatever, that in those days I try to make time for myself personally. I try to make time to make sure that if I'm not going to eat breakfast, I'm going to eat something for lunch. I'm going to take care of myself physically. And I'm also going to pour into myself at some point through that day, whether it's a time of prayer, whether it's a time of just reading a book or reading some scripture and stuff, to just encourage myself. So I don't hold myself to a rigorous thing to where it's like, if I don't do my process, I'm going to have a horrible day. But I also realize that the process is important, so that I make allocations for that through the day. Now, I understand there are times when, it's just not going to work out. I get it. But wherever you can, I would set aside that time. Make sure you're getting up in time. And if you need to get up a little bit earlier, get up a little bit earlier. Get yourself a routine to where you're getting yourself food, you're getting yourself some quiet time in the morning, some prayer time, some meditation time, some time to just sit and relax. Also, some time to just read and work on yourself. All of these things are going to benefit you as you go through the day. All of these things are going to help you have an even keel mind as you go through the day. If you start your day off with pure stress, it's going to catch up to you. Eventually, you're going to crash out. Now, I'm hearing from my parents that are going, I've got kids. I get it. You've got kids. You got to give them to school. You got to do this. So, what you're going to need to do is you're either going to need to get up earlier. You just got to do it, or you're going to set yourself up that even in the process of getting your kids ready, you're taking care of yourself. Or right after you drop the kids off, you're taking care of yourself. Or at lunchtime, instead of going out with the group for lunch, you're going to spend time, take a book out to lunch, eat, and spend that time learning more about yourself and improving yourself as well as eating. Um, these things are important. You know, you're going to only succeed of where your mind and your body can take you. Because if you're constantly on empty, physically, emotionally, mentally, you're never going to be able to move forward. You're never going to have success in life, true success, as we talked about a few days ago, where you're meeting your goals and you're being fulfilled. So that's what I have for you guys today. I want to just encourage you guys to work on a routine for your morning to get yourself set yourself up for success from the very start of your day. All right. I'd love to hear your process. I'd love to hear what you do to get yourself ready, and it might help some others who are going through the comments and reading. So please comment, like, subscribe, and let other people know about this. And hopefully, we're building something great together. All right, guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.